Bertram Arthur Jimmy James's life began on the 17th of April 1915 in British India, born to a tea planter family. Educated at the King's School, Canterbury, he faced an early loss with his mother's passing. James and his father ventured into tea importing in London, only to face the blow of the 1930s economic downturn. After his father's death from pneumonia, a solitary Jimmy braved a journey to the United States, seeking family. His passage across the Atlantic on a coal ship was marked by makeshift piloting amidst the crew's inebriation. James discovered his U.S. relatives were in the grips of the Great Depression and decided to continue northward. Living as an itinerant, he joined a band of hobos, learning the hard-knock life while traversing America's plains. Jimmy's sojourn in Canada began with securing a job as a bank security guard, a position marked by rough simplicity. In 1939, the outbreak of World War II saw James volunteer for pilot training with the Royal Air Force in Vancouver. His journey back to the UK brought him to the Air Force Selection Board in London, marking the start of an illustrious military career. Starting as an acting pilot officer, James quickly established himself and was promoted within the RAF's ranks. His defining moment came when his Wellington bomber was downed over the Netherlands on the 5th of June 1940, leading to his capture. James faced a grim parade through Berlin before being confined to the underdeveloped Stalag Luft III. His first escape attempt from POW camp was a daring excavation to freedom that ended with solitary confinement. Persistence defined James, who tirelessly planned and participated in 13 escape attempts from German camps. One of the central figures in the Great Escape, he was instrumental in Tunnel Harry's construction at Stalag Luft III. Determined to get home, Jimmy disguised himself as a Yugoslav worker during the harrowing escape on the 24th of March 1944. Fate intervened as James, alongside pilot officer Skanzikas, was apprehended while attempting to procure train tickets. In a brutal twist, James was spared from execution by the Gestapo, only to be sent to the Sachsenhausen concentration camp. Displaying indomitable spirit, he escaped Sachsenhausen with others through a tunnel meticulously excavated with cutlery. Back in captivity, James endured arduous solitary confinement and mock executions, surviving on sheer willpower. The war's end brought liberation to James, and he was decorated with the Military Cross for his extraordinary bravery. Continuing his service post-war, James transitioned to a regular RAF commission before retiring as a squadron leader. Love bloomed for James after the war, marrying Madge, a nurse, and journeying to Norway for their unconventional honeymoon. He returned to the UK for a civilian life, eventually being appointed to the Great Britain-USSR Association and the diplomatic service. His later years were marked by remembrance and education, revisiting Sachsenhausen and serving on the International Sachsenhausen Committee. He took his final flight on the 18th of January 2008, leaving a legacy as a forceful reminder of perseverance under adversity. At his funeral in Ludlow, an assembly of military personnel and locals, along with a squadron flypast, honored James. Bertram Jimmy James, with his book, Moonless Night, inspires courage and the conviction to overcome the insurmountable. That was a glimpse into Bertram James's life. Comment to suggest new story. Share, like and follow for more.